Joining us today for Primetime Local News is actor Chaney from HBO's We Own This City Right Now. And we are speaking on the new film that you're going to be in called We Need to Talk that is coming up this Friday. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I really appreciate this. I'm just so honored, to still be speaking about projects that's coming out, that's out, after being in this business for 25 plus years.
No, I'm glad to be able to have you on here for any Chaney fans out here in the border city. We've seen from your release that you've been on so many projects and there's going to be more coming up here. But I wanted to start off, of course, with We Need to Talk. Now, what is this film going to be all be about?
Well, first and foremost, Todd Wolf, amazing writer. He wrote this film, he directed it in this. It stars James Maslow as a video YouTube gamer. His name is Scott. And this guy he's famous in that world, but for me, the film is based off of all of these different video gamers, and one word comes up when I think about the movie: balance. Because as a video gamer, Scott is doing his thing, but it's creeping into him neglecting his family and his friends. And at the end of the day, this movie, it's a comedy, but it has some real, like serious moments in it. It's a drama as well. It got some serious moments in it, and it really just focuses on, having that balance. If you're going to be this huge video game star, you got to learn how to separate the two from, your real life and your professional career. And my character, Tango Unchained, is just this, this crazy guy that lives at home with his mom, always playing video games, bothering everybody on the game as they're playing. And, it's a real fun, refreshing film that people are really going to just look at and probably see themselves in it if they're in that world of video gaming. Even if you're not in the world of video gaming, it's still a heartfelt film that I truly feel that Todd Wolf really gave his all to.
Well, especially from the trailer, the idea sounds interesting, like you were saying, with how advanced video games have been and been coming out lately, and with all the online gaming and playing with your friends, family, how much you can do. It definitely is going to relate to a lot of people out there already from the plot, from what it already sounds like. Now, how has this experience been filming as this role compared to past projects you've been on?
It definitely is, because when everybody met me, as far as my professional acting career 20 years ago, when I played Poot on The Wire, which was, a drug dealer. And then 20 years later, I'm playing police officer Gordon Hawk on HBO Max, We Own This City. So when you get a movie like We Need to Talk and I'm actually playing a video gamer, it's a totally different experience for me. I had to really study Todd, because I don't come from the whole video gaming world, but of course, coming up, I played it. But as I got older, I didn't have the time to play. But, being cast for this film, Todd was like my best teacher. Like Trey, now Call of Duty is my favorite game, right? And Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. And my son, he plays video games. So it was definitely something that was different. And another thing, it was a lesson. I felt like I was being educated in, being a part of that world of video gaming, like how people could really literally spend their whole entire day playing video games and just forget about everything else out that they got going on. So I was like, this is something that's definitely going to, really capture people's attention on how these video gamers, it's going to bring you into their world. Well, I guess I can say our world, because we're playing the actual characters. But yeah, it was a totally different experience. I had so much fun, and it made me say, you know what? In my spare time, yeah, I will put on that Call of Duty and I will get busy and play. But not let it really take over my life, like how the gamer Scott in this film We Need to Talk is doing. Like you said, Tango and Chaney lives with his mom. He's still getting an allowance, and it's like, you're a grown man. Like, what are you doing? So some of the without me trying to be funny, even though it's a comedy, it still comes off as hilarious.
from what it sounds like, I hope you will see some strong support with the film coming up here. And I'm sure you will see a good response, especially with the plot. It definitely sounds like it's going to relate to a lot of people out there. And is there some more projects coming up that you want to let us know about for everybody watching this and how people can watch this film?
Well, we need to talkmovie.com is the website. And I'm just encouraging people to, grab the tickets for the virtual event, which is on the 12th and May 12th. And if you can't do the virtual event, if you can grab the tickets for May 13th, we're doing a red carpet premiere in Philadelphia where we shot the movie. All of the cast members will be there. So you'll be able to interact with all of us. You'll be able to interact with the director and writer, Todd Wolf. And, I just want people to support it. And some of the other projects that I have going on, of course, We Own This City is doing well on HBO Max. The same creators from The Wire, me teaming back up with them 20 years later, playing a police officer is amazing. The first 3 episodes out of 6 are on HBO Max right now. Then I just dropped a heartfelt film about a character named Devarius White falling in love with a woman with 4 kids. It's called 6 Hearts, 1 Beat. And it's on Tubi right now. It's one of my leading roles that I play, this character. And it's a real heartfelt, family-oriented film for the whole entire family to watch.
Perfect, Trey. Well, it was a pleasure being able to speak with you and getting an insight from an actor's perspective on what it's like playing different roles and characters. And for everybody out watching right now, make sure you will check out We Need to Talk. That's coming up this Friday and Thursday for the virtual event. So once again, thank you so much.
Yeah, I've really appreciated it. And I'm always here to just, encourage and motivate as much as possible.